Hi, Brian here with WilbrahamAutoSales and WilbrahamAuto.com, and we got a great Mercedes-Benz ML. It's not a 350, it's not a 500, it's a 6.3. So that means it's a AMG 6.2 liter, 503 horsepower, all-wheel drive SUV. Wow, that's a mouthful, and it's really incredible to drive. The performance is just amazing. And this one's equipped with a lot of really great features that make it not only fast and fun, but very convenient and good for the family. It has such options as rear seat entertainment, navigation, trailer hitch by Mercedes-Benz, side steps. It's got just an incredible amount of equipment. And the best part is, it has just 28,400 miles. Let's take a look at some of the features of this great high-performance SUV. This ML is equipped with a lot of great features. Of course, that front grille is unique to the AMG model, and it has a lighting package, so that means it has xenon lights, hella fog lamps, as you can see. And in the front, huge brakes. Look at those brakes. 15.4 inch in the front, 14.4 in the back, with twin piston calipers in the front. With that level of performance, you need that stopping ability. And as you can see, it's got the really great looking alabaster white exterior. Of course, quad outlet exhaust, and this vehicle's just got no marks on it at all. It's got the really great looking 5-spoke AMG 20-inch wheels, so it's got a very unique appearance there. It's got keyless go, so it's got keys that you don't need to use, just have to have them in the proximity. The car will lock and unlock and start for you. It's the 6.3 AMG by Mercedes, like no other. Well, that's Mercedes-Benz 6.2 liter 32 valve V8 engine. They put it in everything, and it's just incredible. 503 horsepower, 465 foot-pounds of torque with a 7-speed automatic and all-wheel drive. Who's going to stop you or pass you with that? It's unbelievable. It's got dual control air suspension, 4-wheel traction control, and all of these Mercedes-Benz engines are handmade by AMG. In this case, this one's made by Frank Stewart. So this ML63 has got a really great appearance from the back. First thing you notice, of course, is the quad outlet exhaust with the AMG tips on it. It just makes an incredible sound, drives absolutely fantastic. But this vehicle is also fitted with a lot of extra accessories that are very good. It's got a full-size hitch in the back. In fact, it's never been used, but it's there if you ever need it. Rear parking sensors as well as front parking sensors. Mercedes calls that Parktronic. Really keeps your bumpers in nice shape. You don't back into things. And this has also the rear view camera, so if you need to see what's behind you, you can do that. But a really great feature about this car is the power operating tailgate, which also operates from your key. You can just hit the button and it rises for you when you come up. And there's lots of storage space inside. Nice cargo area. And the MLs are fitted with a rack system. So down below you have a rack that goes into this track so that you can compartment it off. That way things don't slide around if you don't want to. And you got the security of your shade. When you're finished, just press the button or use the button on your key fob and close it down. The ML63, this one's got it all. The interior of this AMG ML63 has got that beautiful macadamia Napa leather. The seats are heated and ventilated, as you might expect. And you can see just how nicely clean this vehicle is. Across the dash, just a very unique appearance. And it's in really clean, nice condition. Obviously a non-smoker. You can see the rear seats have that AMG signature as well as the Alcantara shoulder pads. Just a really nice SUV, high performance. It's made by AMG. Great feature about this ML is the fact that it's got rear seat entertainment. So on long trips everybody will be happy. And they'll be happy in the back seat too because it has the same perforated Napa leather with Alcantara trim. Of course, it's a split folding rear seat, so if you need the extra space. And the rear passengers are going to be really happy too because they have their own ventilation controls. They can set their own temperature. That way everybody's happy on a long trip. this ML is equipped with a lot of really great features that make it unique. One thing that I like is it's got the folding mirrors. You can set that to happen automatically when you leave the car, or you can fold them in. That way, if you're in a tight spot, you'll have no problem with any damage there. Of course, like all MLs, it's equipped with a tilting and telescoping steering wheel. In this case, it's power, which programs with the seats and the mirrors, so when you get in, you can always be comfortable no matter what position or height or driving position you like. You can always be comfortable. Behind the wheel is that 200 mile per hour speedometer. A little aggressive for a SUV, but this vehicle has got the power to be able to move, and it's just amazing with 503 horsepower. Of course, it has a wooden leather steering wheel. It's got the stitched leather on the dashboard, just a really great look. It's got Parktronic. It's got keyless go, so you just have to have your key in proximity and push the button and you're ready to go. Now, like all other MLs of this ilk, it's got navigation. That's Route 20, that's Boston Road. I invite you to come visit, take a look at this car. Of course, it's set up with Harman Kardon sound, Logic 7 surround, sat radio, it's all set up for, so that's really great. You can also, if you like, put an audio CD in if that's what you prefer to use, or this one has the optional iPod adapter in the glove box, so if that's the media you want to use for your music, no problem, this Mercedes will take care of it. As you work your way down through the console, it's got separate left and right temperature controls, so this one actually has tri-zone, so driver, passenger, and rear seat passengers have got their own temperature control, so everybody will be comfortable in this. As you work your way down through the cluster, of course you have got heated seats left and right. It's also got ventilated seats, so in the summertime you can cool your seats with the interior air. Of course, you have your different modes as far as sport mode for your suspension as well and comfort, stability, and traction. That's something you need for this. If you shut the traction control off, it's just ready to destroy the tires. It's got hill descent control, and it's got a selectable transmission, so you can just select it to shift in a comfort mode, sport mode, or manual with the speed shifters that are on the back of the steering column. When you get the adjustable suspension, you also have a ride height adjustment on this airmatic suspension, so you can raise the vehicle up if you're traversing hillier terrain or parking berms, things like that. You want to be able to raise the vehicle up. But when you get to speed, it automatically lowers for aerodynamics, so this stays very stable. But one of the best features, and it's a safety feature, which parents and people that are conscious of those things would be very important to, is it's got the backup camera. So when you put it in reverse, not only do you have your Parktronic parking sensors working for your front and back, you can also see what's behind you. And that way, if you have kids or small animals or anything, you're safe, they're safe, and no damage will result if you just check with your rear view camera. Really a great feature. Behind the wooden leather wheel of this ML63, you can see that nice 200 mile an hour speedometer. What I like is the fact that it's just got 28,400 miles, and it's just in outstanding condition. The AMG version gets a nice hand-stitched dashboard. It really makes a great improvement. This car, of course, is set up with a backup camera, and when you put it down into drive, it goes back to your navigation or your radio. You can see that nice wood trim that's in the console matches the wood on the wheel, so it's very nice. Beautiful sounding Logic 7 surround sound system with an iPod adapter in the glove box. The ML63, it's a true high-performance SUV like no other. So if you'd like to take a closer look at this beautiful Arctic White 2007 ML63, the AMG model, I'd invite you to come visit us. We're right on Boston Road. That's Route 20 in Wilbraham, Massachusetts. Or if you like, please give us a call toll-free at the number on the bottom of the screen. If you'd like to have a face-to-face conversation, we'd be happy to arrange that by appointment on Skype. And if you'd like to, like many of our customers, they like to have their vehicles shipped, we'd be happy to arrange that for you anywhere in the world.